Grew up in Cincinnati like me, the odds are you grew up listening to Jim Scott. Whether it was the early days of rock and roll or the early morning getting you ready for work or school, Jim Scott has been the nice guy on the dial. Today, he announced he's stepping away from the mic for good.
How many times have I said good morning and thank you for listening? Well, after 47 years of broadcasting here in Cincinnati, starting with 1360 WSAI playing rock and roll, and now here, it's time to start saying goodbye.
Just like that, Jim Scott said he will tie up what is a legendary career on local radio.
My choice is to work here a little longer to my favorite day of the year, opening day, April 6th. And as always, I'll be walking in the Findlay Market Parade, and I hope to see you and say thank you for listening all these years. And then that'll be it for me on the radio. 700 WLW is about 9:10 in the morning.
Scott says that's one of the greatest gifts he's getting, to end his career on his own terms. He started in New York, came to Cincinnati for a time, headed back to New York on WNBC, and then came back to the Queen City, where he has remained. Coming back, he says, could be his greatest moment in radio.
It's been a very emotional time for me. I mean, I've been sad a little bit, but I got through all that, so this is just joyful for me.
Jim Scott says he decided in October he would end his run.
The sun shining 2 days in a row.
The nice guy on the radio, longtime friends and colleagues say Cincinnati radio won't be the same.
You tuned on the radio and you felt he was talking right to you. That's a gift. Not a lot of people have it, and he had it.
I'm looking forward to it, Jim.
The man who will fill the seat is no novice, but even Mike McConnell admits these are monster shoes to fill.
The old adage is you don't want to be the guy who replaces the legend. You want to be the guy who replaces him.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I'm that first guy, but I'm looking forward to every aspect of it.
As I said, I grew up listening to Jim Scott. I still do. I know I'm going to miss him, but he's right when he said today that Mike McConnell's the right guy, at least in my opinion, to fill that.